right here on 2K Sports. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability?
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Green is out there with Yves Missi. And it's Lillard in at the point. Pocket two, here's Suggs. No good on the three. Brown outside. Pass to Lillard. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's White missing. Here's Philadelphia. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He was really talking of Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Lillard against Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certain. Something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Brown against Edwards. On the wing, Anunoby. Great D that time from Green.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And stolen by Anunoby. Suggs in the corner. Down low. Inside. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Outside, Suggs. Anunoby outside. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. The rebound by the Celtics.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Lillard. Wolf grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Edwards. To the inside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. White, wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Outside, Green fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. To end the cold streak, Lillard with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Green. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create the teammate.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Come on, fans, get out.
Green's gone 2 or 3 from the floor. Suggs kicks to Edwards. The 76ers with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Gobert. Outside, Suggs. Gobert, the screen. Wolf passes to Edwards. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Missy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Boston.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
It's deflected. They recover it. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right five on the court together?
And so here is Philadelphia. 15-point game. Gobert with a screen for Suggs. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And finished off by Brown.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Anunoby passes to Gobert. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Here's Brown. The shot that time, not on target. Suggs with some nice defense. And they get it. And it's Anunoby, that time on the assist from Edwards.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
And Lillard kicks to Brown. Goes up the baseline. That one wide left. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Cavaliers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Burks, he's checked in for Boston. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nisi's got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Out to Edwards. From deep. He can't get that one. Celtics leading by 16. Lillard from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Edwards dishes to Suggs. To the middle. Wolf shot's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Inside. Here's Hauser. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Holmes. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. Some changes for Boston. Sharp checked in for Yves Missi. And it's White in for Lillard. Now Edgecombe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. Burks looking around. Pops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around. A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Boston is on a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Celtics leading by 18. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Demon. They get the rebound. Here's Durant. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. A nice shot by Brown.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holmes passes to Durant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. Coffey's checked in.
Number 77, Amir Coffey.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Here's Edgecombe. Burks covering. 6 to shoot. To Holmes. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shannon. The 76ers again can't hit it.
76ers foul.
And the 76ers making a change here.
4th team foul. Substitution for your 76ers. Timmy Jordan.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. White left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Durant.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Boston up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Sharp. Alec Burks is out there with Derek White. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Durant sets the screen for Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in.
And this is why you involve Durant in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Now, here's Burks. Launches a 3. Durant pulls it in. Edwards against White. Anunoby right side. Pass to Durant. And Durant slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Durant focused and flushing it home.
Boston leading by 23. Up top, Burks. 5 points in the game. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Here's Wolf. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Hauser. Good D by Anunoby. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Burks. Rebounded by Clarkson. The 76ers shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Anunoby left side. Here's Edwards. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his score... Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Celtics. Green comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Brown in for Burks. Celtics leading by 21. It's stolen by Duren. No good there. White with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Green. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 6 points for Jeff Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside, Green. And here's Brown. Outside, here's Sharp. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Clarkson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on White. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Edwards passes to Shannon. Here's Duren. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Celtics leading by 22. Brown the pass to Green. Rebound by the 76ers. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
And this guy is a beast around the rim. That's just too much Jalen Duren right now.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Lillard's checked in for Sam Hauser. Out to the right wing. Here's Edwards. Here's Duren. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Timeout.
Well, the shot fake by Edwards, a move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Sam Hauser's checked in for Derek White.
PNT, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
And he can't get the first one.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Suggs against Lillard. Brown outside. Busted. No good that time either. The 76ers trail by 20. Edwards finds Anunoby. Here's Wolf. Defended by Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Lillard. Outside, Green. Back to Lillard. Pass to Hauser. Misses the 3.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without foul.
And stolen by Lillard. Over in the corner, Brown. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 16. Outside, Green. Back to Lillard. Sharp with a screen on Suggs. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Bounce pass from Sharp. Here's Hauser, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
3-point.
Hauser's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Suggs looking around and taken away by Brown. Over Edwards. They kick it out to Green. Celtics passing it around. Off target with his 3.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Suggs passes to Wolf. Back to Suggs. Clock at 4. Pass to Wolf. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Your 76ers, EAT, give them a hand.
Boston leading by 19. That's a 2 from Lillard. Here's Messi. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Messi's got 9.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And that's why they're behind. A lack of effort, a lack of attention to detail.
Pass to Demon. Martin kicks to Nance. Shot clock at 5. Here's Demon. The 76ers again can't hit it. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Timmy grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Demon to the right side. Edgecombe with it. Nance sets a screen for Edgecombe. Misses and the dry spell continues. Brown the pass to Green. Lillard from outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Timmy. Rebound by Jeff Green. To the paint. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Two quarters out in Indiana. It'll be the Pacers against the Hawks. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
That sounds like a...
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Boston Celtics. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Edgecombe is out there with Suggs. Then it's Martin. Then it's Nance. And it's Timmy in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Lillard with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. They grab their own miss. In the corner, Messi with it. Back to Green. Lillard against Suggs. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Lillard. Green bounce pass. And here's White. Over Martin. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
For Philadelphia, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The 76ers making the switch here. Gobert's checked in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And that one's good, Jimmy. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Suggs with the steal. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Lillard. Over Martin. They kick it out to Green. Offensive rebound. Back to Brown. His three-pointer's off the mark.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
White against Suggs. Here's Timmy. Over Green. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now here's White. He's guarded close. Down low. Here's Messi. Gobert with the block.
Man, Gobert's reach is essentially inescapable. He can swat any attempt away in the paint.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Lillard against Suggs. Pass to Lillard for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's good. Timmy's got his second basket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lillard, the pass to Brown. Back to Lillard. Over Suggs. And another miss by Boston.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And finished off by Gobert.
And all of a sudden, things really coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Philadelphia making a change here. The Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. They need this one. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lillard's got 12.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
Pass to Gobert and taken away by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. White, a good look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
And here is Suggs. 5 points in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Gobert down low, defended by Messi, and stolen by Lillard. Over in the corner, Brown. They get it back, out to White. Here's Hauser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hauser's got 8 points.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Here's Clarkson. Outside Edwards. The 76ers with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Clarkson passes to Shannon. Inside, Duren. And Duren slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Messi. It's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Shannon passes to Duren. Now Lillard. 14 points for him. Now here's White. Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Lillard against Clarkson. Pass to Duren. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And a new group in for the Celtics. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Yves Messi. Amir Coffey comes in for Brown. Alec Burks checked in for White. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Lillard.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Here's Sharp. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Sharp's got 10.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
The Celtics shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Gobert, he's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. There's 1:59 left in the third. Sinks the three-pointer. Coffey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Edgecombe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Holiday. Coffey passes to Burks. This one for three. And the Celtics hit it again.
I'm on the G6 I'm still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. McLaren to come in and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you.
We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Rudy Gobert is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Suggs. Then there's Edwards. And it's Wolf in at the 3, the small forward.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Edwards. Hurdle with the block. Puts one up from 19. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, what a finish by Ant. No mercy on that one.
Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Miller. Pirtle with a screen on Anunoby. Miller, the pass to Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Here's Edwards. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And they're running. Here's Brunson outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Suggs can't hit from in close. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Beasley, pass to Brunson. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Over Suggs. And again, it's the Nets missing. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Team Hype. Give it up for Team Hype.
Nets trail by 3. Miller outside. Pass to Brunson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Brunson passes to Pirtle. Outside Brunson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Here's Brunson. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Pirtle. Beasley for three. And he buries his first look.
Well, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready on the catch.
Here's Wolf. Brooklyn with the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Brunson. Five on the clock. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Here's Brunson. And it's all tied up. Brunson's got his third basket on the night right there.
And that's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Beasley, pass to Brunson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Beasley misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Wolf. Doubled by Beasley. The three from Suggs. Knocks down the triple. Suggs has got his second basket on the night.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent in three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Now here's Beasley. Pirtle with a screen on Anunoby. Beasley for three. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Williams has checked in for Pirtle. Grant comes in for Thompson. Wells has checked in for Miller. And it's Dinwiddie in for Beasley. Pass to Holmes. Here's Edgecombe. Duren, the screen. Going inside. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 4-point game. To the inside.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him. Herter's checked in for Brooklyn. Clarkson's checked in for Philadelphia. And Williams drops them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Grant outside. Shoots over Holmes. Here's Williams. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And there's Holmes on the assist from Edgecombe. And now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
Outside for Grant. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Duren. There's the double with Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Duren in the post. Herter defending. Duren, no good. Brooklyn shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Williams passes to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Shannon. Cleared away by Wells. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Outside Herter. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Herter. Williams grabs the board. Inside. And Grant gets it to go. And this game is tied up now.
Well, you love to see the physical advantages being put to use by Jeremy Grant, just so long on the interior.
Back to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. Here's Holmes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Brooklyn making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And the second free throw is good. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's the drive. Edgecombe, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Grant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Grant. And Holmes with the block. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Kevin Herter out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
That puts him in the lead. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, stretching the floor. One of the many things Grant does for this team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Drills it from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
On the way wing Suggs. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Miller. Shot clock at 5. And Gobert flushes it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
The Nets with the lead. Right side Herter. Williams up top. There's the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Boucher's checked in for Williams. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris. You
cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric. But beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Lyles, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Dinwiddie with a screen on Anunoby. Miller with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams comes in for Lyles, and Brunson is subbed in for Herter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Edwards. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Williams with the screen. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Brunson. That one is off. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Edwards against Dinwiddie. And here's Duren. Outside Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Here's Clarkson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go. Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Edwards, no problem with the contact.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Bring those on. Come on.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Williams. Thompson comes in for Grant, and it's Malik Beasley in for Dinwiddie. Philadelphia also making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Duren. Dimon comes in for Anunoby, and Suggs is subbed in for Clarkson. Thompson a screen on Edwards. The offensive rebound. Poeltl with the bucket.
One thing you know about Jakob Poeltl, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Beasley finds Brunson. Pass to Poeltl. Shot clock at 6. Beasley for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards.
Oh, wow! Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Nets trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Thompson passes to Poeltl. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Snatched up. Miller outside, puts up a 3. Out to Beasley. Pass to Brunson. Miller on the wing. Beasley for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Suggs, the pass to Wolf. Up again. That shot off. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Grant's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Poeltl. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Poeltl's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's stolen by Poeltl. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Grant. Shots blocked. They retain possession. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Outside Brunson. Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. To the left wing. Here's Timmy, covered by Poeltl. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Number 00, Jordan Thompson.
Holmes, a screen on Brunson. Clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Holmes. Here's Edgecombe. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Grant's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Edgecombe. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Beasley outside. Pass to Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Clarkson.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Wells is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Duran's checked in.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Clarkson passes to Holmes. Pass to Edgecombe. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor. And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Beasley. Duran with a screen on Beasley. Pass to Duran. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Duran's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. 76ers trail by 6. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Duran. Uses the glass on the layup. Duran's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Brunson. Hurdle with a screen on Clarkson. And here's Brunson from the arc. No good that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nets out in front, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, and what do you guys think? Looks like an action-packed group of games here.
Well, it's a very competitive league right now, Ernie. No more easy nights like Shaq and I had back in our...
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got OG Anunoby. Suggs is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Wolf in at power forward. Brunson against Suggs to the middle. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, I love to see this level of aggression from Jakob Pirtle. He's got it going.
To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Nets with the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Edwards, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Brunson against Suggs. Miller, the pass to Beasley. 5 to shoot. Back to Miller. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Brunson passes to Thompson. Right side, Brunson. Got a hand on it.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done. Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Pass to Beasley. And he gets it to go. Beasley's got 5.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 26 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Edwards against Beasley. The rebound by Beasley. Beasley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Brunson against Suggs. Clock at 4. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Brunson missing.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Anunoby finds Edwards. And stolen by Beasley. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. Edwards against Beasley. Edwards, that's good. And he's got 28 now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 2. Pass to Brunson. Over Suggs. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Wolf, guarded by Miller. Wolf can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's a one-on-one situation. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Nets trail by 4. And here's Brunson. He's got 12. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. 15. Beasley outside. Hurdle with a screen on Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Beasley for 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Edwards against Miller. Anunoby, a screen on Miller. Here's Edwards. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Boy, oh boy, when Anthony Edwards gets downhill, turn the lights out, folks. He's a handful.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Williams is checked in for Pirtle. Grant comes in for Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Beasley. And the Nets with possession here. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Miller to stop the drought. And it's Timmy with a rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
There's a screen. Here's Dimmitt. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Miller can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wells is checked in for Miller.
Here we go. Brooklyn Zone. Team fight. Wow. Once again, fans.
Dinwiddie passes to Williams. Off target from outside.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Grant gets it to go.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Out to the wing. Here's Dimon. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops it first. Herter's checked in for Brooklyn. No good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Grant. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
Pass to Duren. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Edgecombe. Herder defending. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution. Rudy Gobert. Jordan Clarkson.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Gobert against Grant. On the take. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
There's 1:17 left in the third. To the left side wing. Duran finds Gobert. 5 on the clock. Here's Shannon. Philadelphia with another miss.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Pass to Williams. Back to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edgecombe's got 4 rebounds now. Gobert with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Gobert. Off target at the rim. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Herder. Launches it. Drains the triple. Herder's got 6 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Clarkson. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Pass to Wells for the lead. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Nets out in front, leading by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Miller is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Herder in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. No good on the shot. And Suggs has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Duran with a screen on Grant. Here's Suggs. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Dinwiddie passes to Herder. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And Gobert with a block. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Free throw good. Herder. Newell, he's checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Herder. The Sixers trailing. Suggs outside. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Outside Herder. Grant outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Nets making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team second.
And here's Grant from the arc.
OG Anunoby, if not the best wing defender, one of the best. How about that contest?
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Boucher outside. Back to Herder. Over Edwards. Herder can't hit.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Suggs, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double in this one.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Herder. From outside the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Suggs, no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Edwards. Takes a 3. Edwards connects from outside.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Dinwiddie passes to Herder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Boucher. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Brooklyn making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game. And the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Dinwiddie, right side. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Suggs finds Edwards. And stolen by Boucher. Here's Brunson outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Wells is checked in for Brooklyn.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Nets.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Dinwiddie.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Edwards, a pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Back to Brunson. Grant with a screen on Suggs. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And here's Grant from the arc. Duren with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edgecombe. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Brunson. It's Wells on the wing. Dinwiddie passes to Wells. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist of the night.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Anunoby, a screen on Miller. Edwards, a pass to Anunoby. And there it is for him.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Brunson against Suggs. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. No good on the 3.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And Suggs, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Brunson taking his time here. Outside for Grant. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Grant's got 19 points.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Suggs against Brunson. On the take, Brunson. Yep, that one goes.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Pirtle's checked in for Grant. Thompson comes in for Wells. And it's Malik Beasley in for Dinwiddie. That free throw good from Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. And boy, this guy can light you up.
Beasley against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beasley. Now Gobert. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Pirtle. No good. Edwards gets it to go.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
A new lineup here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 10. Thompson with a screen. Brunson, 17-footer is in.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
A minute 53 left in the fourth. Nance with a screen on Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle rips down the board. For the Nets. This one not looking good. Up top Brunson. And it's rejected. Stolen by Miller. Right side Brunson. And no one in the vicinity.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Martin a screen. Gordon against Beasley. And that's in.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Now Pirtle. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Gordon has got the ball here for the 76ers. 6-point lead. Nance with a screen on Beasley, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Edwards against Beasley. Gobert. Pirtle with the block.
Oh, Pirtle, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Nails it!
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Miller. He's off from 3. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they